not every everyday carry knife ends up in a pocket. The one that gets the most honest use sits in a kitchen drawer, or the person who measures twice reaches for it over a chef's knife that's too big for an apple or a paring knife that's too small for a bagel. The Spyderco Para 3 is not the best folding pocket knife in its class. It simply solves a problem. The obvious options ignore. You want one tool that feels deliberate in hand, not like a compromise. Last week you were slicing tape off a cardboard box, and the blade caught on a fiberglass strand, dragging the whole knife sideways until the joint rattled and the tip skated toward your thumb. That split second where the handle rotates just enough to remind you it is not a fixed blade, and your grip tightens without thinking because the alternative is a paper cut that suddenly matters. The irritation settles in your wrist, not your finger. Every folding knife balances blade length against handle real estate. This one chose to keep the G10 scales full width while trimming the blade to 2.93. CPM S45VN steel. The trade-off is visible in the 7.2 overall length, more handle to hold, less edge to sharpen. The peel-ply textured G10 scales carry the warmth of your hand after 20 minutes of use, the texture catching just enough moisture to stay put without feeling aggressive. The thumb ramp and index finger choil settle pressure along the spine, so the weight of the 722 tool never tips forward in your grip. The compression lock offers deliberate resistance when closing one-handed, not the stiff snap of a liner that demands two hands and a prayer. The trademark round hole stays cool to the touch, even when the blade warms from friction, opening with the smooth drag of a bearing rather than the slap of a flipper tab against your thumb. The 4-position hourglass clip presses against fabric with a firm, quiet tension, holding the 2.93 blade without printing a silhouette. Here is who this is not for: someone who opens packages all day and needs a longer edge to keep pace. They should look for a fixed blade or a knife with a 3.5 blade and a full flat grind that clears tape in one pass. If your problem is a tool that fits the drawer and the pocket, the shorter blade is not a limitation, it is the point. This is what the channel does. One product examined properly, regularly. Reading the manufacturer's own listing, the first spec a careful buyer checks is the blade steel. CPM S45VN stainless steel appears in the title and is reinforced in the feature bullets as a premium USA-Made EDC knife. The implication is clear: edge retention that holds through months of incidental use, not weeks. What the listing does not state is the blade thickness behind the edge, the angle of the full flat grind, or the exact weight in ounces. That absence usually means the figure is not a selling point, so confirm the pocket feel before buying. The link is in the description so you can check what it is sitting at right now and decide if the